done?
BP 65 over 40 and dropping.
Where are you taking him?
Back to the OR.
Oh, God, this is my fault.
Why? What'd you do?
I told him I was leaving him. How could you do that?
She is not responsible for this. Mom, are you still there? Paul, it's me. Can you call me or have my mom call me as soon as she can? It's urgent.
What did Mom say earlier? Where is she? Did she say that she's on her way?
No, she better hurry.
Hey, I hope this is the right stuff.
Oh, sweetie, thank you. Sweetheart, Billy's here. He brought you some things from home.
Hey, Cece.
I like your hand lotion. You're gonna have to tell him where you bought it.
Billy,
Steve.
I brought you something to eat.
Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe later.
Hey, see, I was thinking when you get better, we should take a trip. Keep talking about that museum in Spain, El Prado. Well, wait till I show you the Guggenheim in Bilbao. You're just gonna blow your...
Tracy, you remember Dr. Novich?
Yes, thank you for coming on such short notice.
Dr. Novich and her colleague just ran another CBF on Colleen.
And? No, Jack. Don't you tell me. Don't you dare tell me there's no hope. There's always hope.
We also ran a CRSR. It differentiates minimally conscious from a vegetative state.
There is no blood flow to the brain. It's irreversible.
Come on, guys, there's gotta be something we could do here.
What about the other specialist?
He concurs.
Well, then we'll just get another doctor and another doctor after that if we have
Tracy,
to.
I've flown in two of the top
I'm not
specialists
gonna
in the
give
world.
up, Jack.
Colleen may only appear to be unconscious, but it's the respirator and feeding tubes that's keeping her alive.
Wait, Jack, Victoria was in a coma for months.
That was different. She didn't lose all brain function.
Miracles happen every day.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Connolly.
My beautiful daughter.
Tracy, Colleen has been unresponsive to any stimulus test. She has no awareness. Doctor says she feels no pain. I know this is difficult, but the next step is removing her from life support.
You can't be serious, Jack.
Tracy, look at me. Tracy, you know me. You know me. I would not give up. I would move heaven and earth to help Colleen if I could. I can't. None of us can. This is awful. And no one should ever be asked to make the decision you have to make about your own daughter.
How can I give permission to end my daughter's life? Jack, I can't do it. I can't. Never.
That's how he developed congestive heart failure and went into VFib. Muscles in his ventricle just aren't strong enough to pump the blood.
What's the latest?
Still waiting to hear. Dr. Swift? How is he?
He's stable and being prepped for surgery. We're going to insert an intra-aortic balloon pump. Now, that should help with his cardiac output.
Doc, is blood flowing again?
Exactly. This is an extra long procedure, so you need to go home and get some rest.
Thank you.
Doctor's right. You do need to get some rest.
Where's Dad? He wasn't in his room. Honey, he's in surgery. There have been some complications, so the doctors are with him.
Any news on Colleen?
Jack flew in a couple of specialists, but I haven't gone to see her yet. Do you want to wait in my dad's room?
It's only been 48 hours since the accident. People wake up from comas all the time.
If there's still brain activity,
Who's to say that that won't happen?
3 doctors concur, Tracy. You can put her in long-term care facilities. Her condition is not going to improve. She's not comatose. She's in a vegetative state. Colleen is gone.
You don't have to make this decision today.
We had to face something like this with Dad, you know?
It wasn't the same thing. Daddy had a do not resuscitate order.
And I had to convince Gloria to go along with it. Do you have any idea how painful that was for me?
At least you know what Daddy wanted. I don't know what Colleen wants. We've never had a conversation about this.
Honey, you're gonna do what's right.
What if I don't know what that is?
You will.
Oh, miracles happen every day.
3 doctors don't make the same mistake, honey.
How can you want me to unplug my only daughter? Jack, you can't ask me to do that.
Just got off the phone with PR. They're getting inundated with calls from people wondering about Dad's condition.
We're gonna have to issue a press release soon.
Well, hopefully you'll only have good things to say.
Also got a message from Sharon. She heard about the shooting. She wants to know what's going on. I don't think that's something she should hear about over the phone.
You're not thinking of going now, are you?
Vic, you heard Dr. Swift. The surgery's gonna take a while. And I hate to think of Sharon alone in that hospital thinking the worst. She's been doing better, but
You don't want her to suffer a setback.
you know how much she cares about that.
Hope she takes the news okay.
So do I.
Tracy, I'm only asking you to face reality.
This is my daughter lying here. She's alive. That's real.
This is your daughter's body being kept alive by these machines.
How can you be so
Sweetheart,
cruel?
I've gotten so close to Colleen in the last 2 years. I know what a special woman she is. I do. The person in this bed is not Colleen.
You're operating on Dad again. What's going on?
Cece's not gonna make it.
No.
Doctors are saying that she'll never recover.
All this expertly flew in.
They all agree with Dr. Snyder's diagnosis, sweetheart.
What if they're wrong? The stories you found on the internet about people that wake up from comas.
There is no brain activity. There never will be.
Sweetie, I just have to decide whether to take Colleen off life support.
No, you can't.
Honey. Can you guys give us just a minute?
It's not fair.
Oh, honey, I know. I know it's not fair. It's not fair at all.
They're talking about taking you off life support. You can't let them. Please, Colleen, wake up. Please.
Shh, she can't hear you, sweetie. Oh.
Billy,
What are you doing here? Isn't it dangerous for you to be here like this?
Couldn't talk about it.
I have to see Colleen. How is she doing?
I'm sorry, Lily, but her brain stopped functioning.
Oh, my God.
She's on life support, and the doctors are recommending that we take her off.
No, there has to be something that we can do.
Keep her body alive indefinitely, but she'll never wake up.
Do you want me to take you home?
No. No, I just want to rest for a minute and then I want to see her.
Well, I'll take you there. Come on.
Magazine?
Thanks. Actually, I've read this one twice. I just wish we would hear something. At least get an update or something.
Look who's here.
Percy. JT. Mom, baby. Mom. I'm so glad you're here. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it in time. How is your father? They're operating on him right now. They're putting an artificial pump in his heart. Oh, dear God.
The doctors are saying Colleen's doesn't have any brain activity, so they're suggesting that Tracy take her off life support.
Well, that's terrible.
Yeah. Doesn't seem fair, you know. Why Colleen? And she didn't deserve any of this.
No, I know. Or Tracy.
She's having trouble accepting it. I am too. Anyway, thanks for finding Nikki. I'm sure it wasn't easy for you.
That seems to be my lesson with all this. Sometimes you have to put all your personal feelings aside.
I know what you mean.
He'll make it. He has to.
Hey, Lily's here to see you, Colleen.
Is that okay? Of course. Come in.
I'm gonna wait outside.
Sorry, I can't hug anyone.
We understand. I'm surprised to see you're even here. I'll go check on my dad. I just couldn't stay away. I love her so much. Honey, I'm so sorry that I left without any explanation. Why didn't you call us? I sent a packet of letters to the ranch for everybody.
But we never got them.
I know. Paul told me. I can't imagine what happened to them.
Mom, why did you break it off with Paul the night before the wedding?
I love him. There's no question about that. It's just, I couldn't give up my entire heart and soul to him. It just wouldn't have been fair.
Well, you picked a very interesting messenger to tell us about the marriage being broken off. Dad, of all people.
Well, I went to see him that night.
Yeah, so he said.
What else did he say?
You know, Dad, he kept it to himself.
You know, I shouldn't even be here. Ashley should be here, not me.
That night your mother left town. She came by to tell me that she still loved me.
I've always known that.
I went after her to tell her that I felt the same. But she was gone. I want you to tell her that I feel the same.
You should stay.
No, this is wrong. I'm
No, Mom, stay. Dad has something to tell you. Something really important. I think you're gonna want to hear.
Hi, Daddy. I didn't give Mom your message. yourself, though. Thought that I would have to make a decision like this about my own daughter. But I have come to understand and accept that there's no possibility that Colleen will recover. So I could keep her on life support indefinitely and watch her body waste away. Or I could turn off the machines that keep her breathing. Colleen was bright and sparkling and full of life. And that's how I want to remember her. I think that's how she would want all of us to remember her. As hard a decision as this is, taking Colleen off life support is the right decision. She's already gone. She's with Brad now, watching over us all.
I came as soon as I heard what happened. Maybe I shouldn't have. Don't exert yourself.
You're here.
Hey, you're awake. It's good. Your father's a very strong man.
Then he's gonna be all right?
Temporarily.
What does that mean? I'm Nikki Newman. I'm Victor's good friend.
We've inserted a pump into his heart to do the job that the left ventricle normally would. Now, unfortunately, that is not a permanent solution.
Then what is?
Heart transplant. At this point, it's our only recourse.
When does he have to have this transplant by?
He needs a new heart within the next few days. We get the most.